IIM or nothing. Well, this is a statement you might have heard quite a few times if you were thinking of pursuing an MBA or its equivalent in India. That's a pretty sad predicament because it's actually not a very accurate statement, not a very accurate representation of how the MBA scene in India looks like. Because while the IIMs are, of course, they are amazing. You have especially the black eye IIMs, which are the most sought after IIMs. The black eye IIMs include Bangalore, Lucknow, Ahmedabad, Calcutta, Kozhikode, and Indore. And some of these institutes, they're not just amazing on a national level, they are actually recognized globally, with IIM A, B, C being regularly featuring in the top 100 institutes of the world for an MBA. And of course, IIM Lucknow not falling too far behind, regularly featuring in the top 200. So of course, these IIMs are definitely worth the hype. And I do understand why there's so much craze and actually wanting to get into them, but I'm here to tell you that these are not the only options that you have if you're looking to do an MBA from a top institute in India. Now, whether you even need to do an MBA from a top institute in India is a question for another day, and I'll be expounding on that in a different video. If you would like me to do that, leave a comment in the comment section below, because that is also a very pertinent question, whether it's even necessary to go and do an MBA from a top school or not. But for those of you who are looking to do an MBA from a top institute, do not fall prey to the notion, to the canard that the IIMs are the only institutes that you can target. I'm here to tell you that there are a plethora of other options, and this video will be expounding on those. Of course, this video is going to be giving a very impressionistic view of these institutes. I'm dividing the video into two parts. This is part one. In case you want to know some more specific details of any of the colleges that I mentioned in this video and over the course of these two videos, do let me know in the comment section below. I would love to make a video talking about those in detail as well. Well, in case you're new here, my name is Ratik Datta. I did my Masters in Marketing from Purdue University in the year 2024. I'm back in India now. I also did my MBA from Athena School of Management in Mumbai, Purdue University being in the US in West Lafayette. So I've done my fair share of research when it comes to academia. So I'm trying to give my 2 cents on what I believe to be a fairly neutral point of view of how the MBA scene in India looks like other than the IIMs. So the first institute that I'm going to be talking about is the Indian School of Business, ISB. Now ISB is again very much like the IIMs ABC, one of the not just recognized on a national level, it is actually one of the best institutes in the world for an MBA. And one of the things which actually, and what does attract a lot of students to ISB is the fact that the program is only of 1 year, so the opportunity cost of actually moving away from a job in case you're doing a job, whether you should do a job or not before an MBA is another story. Again, I would love to make a video on that, but ISB only has an MBA program of just 1 year, so a lot of people are actually preferring ISB even over schools like IIM Ahmedabad. And honest, ISB is very much up there in the upper echelons of top institutes in India. And in fact, some of the rankings in the past have actually shown ISB to be a better B school than IIM Ahmedabad as well. It's also known to be the consulting mecca in India, so in case you're looking to get into management consulting, you should definitely be looking at ISB. The only downside to ISB is that the fees is pretty exorbitant as compared to the other MBA institutes in India. Again, if you want me to make a detailed video on ISB, do let me know. This is just an impressionistic view. One thing I forgot to mention about ISB is that ISB has 2 campuses. One is in Hyderabad, the other one being in Mohali. As from what I've heard, based on discussions that I've had from alumni and from current students, there isn't too much of a difference between the 2 campuses. So it doesn't really make too much of a difference whether you go to the Hyderabad campus or the Mohali campus in terms of prestige. So the second school I'm going to be talking about is XLRI. Now XLRI is situated in Jamshedpur. One of the entrance tests that it accepts is the ZAT, which is unique in the sense that it has a decision making section as well. Now again, if you want me to make a detailed video on the ZAT, I'll be more than happy to do that. But XLRI has 2 postgraduate programs, one of which being their HR program, the other one being their BM or their business management program. HR program is widely regarded to be the best HR program in Asia. That's how good XLRI is. So if you want to get into HR, XLRI is actually a better bet for you than even the IIMs or even ISB for that matter. Their business management program is also highly sought after. In fact, the institute where I did my entrance test coaching, or the professor back then, which was actually 6 years back, but he did tell me, 5 years back, he did tell me that XLRI is actually considered to be better than IIM Calcutta in some aspects. So XLRI is right up there, so definitely should be something on your list. The third school I'm going to be talking about is FMS. Now, FMS is situated in Delhi and it has one of the best ROIs. It is a top school, and it also has a very affordable fee as well. So for people who are looking at a school with high quality and the best value possible, FMS should definitely be on the list. Now again, I can make a detailed video about FMS, detailing what the fees is like, what the salary structures are like for alums, but that is for another day. This video is just going to be listing down the colleges that I was talking about. So FMS should definitely be on your list. And the thing is that FMS accepts the CAT, so if you are preparing for IIM, you should, I mean, it's a no-brainer to be applying to FMS as well. The fourth school that I will be talking about is SPJIMR Institute of Management and Research, SPJIMR. Now, SPJIMR has another business school as well, the name of which I'm not completely sure of right now, but SPJIMR is their flagship MBA program. That is what you should be aiming for in case you're looking to do an MBA from a top institute. Now, SPJIMR is an exceptional school. I know some very talented and smart people who've gone to SPJIMR. It has some excellent packages as well in terms of students who are passing out, and it's situated in Mumbai, which is a huge advantage given that Mumbai is the financial capital, not just the financial capital, but even the entertainment and commercial capital, in all honesty. So networking opportunities is again great. If you can land a summer internship in Mumbai, you don't have to move to another city as well for your summer internship. So there are quite a few things going in SPJIMR's favor, and that is one school you should definitely be looking at. The fifth school that I'm going to be talking about is MDI Gurgaon. Now, as the name suggests, the school is in Gurgaon. Again, it's a top university, top school. It accepts the CAT at the very least, it accepts CAT. So again, if you're preparing for the IIMs, you can always apply to MDI as well. Has good packages. It has reasonable fees. I mean, it's about the same as the IIMs, I would say. So again, a lot cheaper than say ISB, but of course the return on investment is not going to be as good as something as an FMS. The sixth school that I'm going to be talking about is JBIMS, Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies. So JBIMS is again a top school. It accepts the CAT. It also accepts the MHCET. So you have multiple outlets of trying to get into JBIMS. So in case your CAT didn't go as well as you'd like, you have another shot with the CET. So I think it's an excellent option. Again, the fees for JBIMS is not exorbitant as compared to the other top institutes. It has excellent ROI, very much like FMS. So for people who are targeting ROI, FMS and JBIMS are your best bets. So that's about it, guys. These are some of the universities that I wanted to highlight when it comes to being the top institutes that are not having a preface of the IIM in front of their name. These are some truly, like I said, some of these are world class. The others have a lot of USPs going in their favor when it comes to either your area of specialization or your ROI. So you should definitely be looking at these universities as an alternative. In fact, these universities should actually be superseding some of the IIMs for you as well. I hope this has been a little insightful for you, because even as a kid in 11th and 12th, and even in undergrad for that matter, I was under the misconception that the IIMs are the only institutes in India. But even, which is actually pretty ludicrous, there are a plethora of options like we've discovered and we will discover in the next video. So do check these out. Let me know if you would like me to make a video detailing any of these universities. And yeah, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing this jersey, it's not because it looks nice. It's a pretty fantastic jersey, I gotta say. But it's also because India is playing their Champions Trophy final against New Zealand today, and of course I do hope that they can win. I did have a dream that India is going to win the Champions Trophy a couple of weeks back before the tournament started. It's a true story. I'm not making this up. And let's see. Let's keep our fingers crossed for those of you who are supporting India. And yeah, that's about it. We shall meet very soon. A video a week is what I promised. That is what I'm looking to deliver as well. I hope you guys take care. Let me know if you have anything. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn or on Instagram. If you're new here, please do subscribe to this channel. And of course, do like this video in case you do like the content, and share it with your friends, families, everyone. Promulgate it to anyone and everyone you know. And I hope this has been helpful for you guys. I shall see you soon. Until next time.